I'd like to show you my plant corner because I'm very proud that these guys are still doing relatively well. This one, not so much. I think he got fried out in the sun. We're gonna see if he comes back. I don't know. There's still some green on top. But here are the other gang. This one I had to take off. So, oh no! Take off part of the stem. Here you can see. And so it is up here now in the window. Hopefully it'll come back and I can replant it. But what I'm most excited about is this little guy. He has not had any new blooms on him for probably about 3 years. I got him for my 30th birthday in 2019 and he was doing really, really well. Then he wasn't, then he was. And now I'm so stoked to see new green on him. It's been so long, so don't ever give up. Be a plant. Don't ever give up. You can bounce back. Vlogging in bed is probably one of the best things ever. Just me being really, not lazy, but choosing comfort over anything else. And that's just me. That is who I am. I choose comfort over like preconceived notions of people or how I should present myself in a YouTube video. This is me. This is it with my, army of squishmallows and in my jammy jams. So just kind of wanted to say things on my mind. It is really hard getting back in the groove of school. My only assignment for my class currently is a 10-page paper. The class is human resource management, and so it needs to be something related to the world of HR. And I have chosen to write about trauma in the workplace, and we'll talk about individual trauma such as like bullying, burnout, how your outside trauma can potentially come in and affect your work, then collective trauma through layoffs, firings, toxic workplace, things like that. I've had a couple of instances of some trauma in all my jobs, and wowie. So I'll draw from like personal experience as well. And then what can management, HR do to improve the well-being of their employees, to show that they care, things like that. So drop a comment if you've experienced some trauma in the workplace, how it's affected you. I would love to know. But it's just really hard trying to like get back into the swing of things of writing a paper, researching, gathering all the sources, but I will tell you, like this time around, ChatGPT and all that stuff was not a thing when I was going for my master's, and that was I wrapped up in 2022. Like that's not that long ago. And also there's this new thing that, of course, ChatGPT told me about is something called Zotero. It is a software you can download, and it's a plugin on Google Chrome. And so when you come across a reference, like in the databases of the library and whatnot, you just click the extension and it saves it for you in Zotero. And it can also do citations for you. So you don't have to like go look up, how do I do this? How do I cite that? How do I blah, 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 blah. And it saves all of your references too. So then you can just easily pull them up, and instead of having like so many different tabs open on Google Chrome. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is fabulous. It is so helpful. I had an undeniable session today, and we're starting work on what really sets us apart, like our kind of niche or whatever, and then the method. And so I would love to know if anyone has like a misconception that they know of for mental health. The thing I came up with was, oh gosh, what was it? Most people think that mental health is a weakness and something you can snap out of. Or like mental health struggles, kind of like depression and whatnot. And it's not as simple as just like snapping out of it. Okay, like that's so unhelpful to say to somebody. Then we're gonna work on talking about like what do I know differently? And I do know that it's all about identity. Yes, medication plays a part, therapy can play a part, but at the core of it too is identity and what somebody believes about themselves and what is possible. It's something that I keep coming back to for myself. And as someone in recovery, it's something that I've heard from a patient who I was able to go sit with in the hospital after they had attempted, and it, like, I could just tell they kept coming back to identity, the core identity, and who they really, really wanted to believe, but then who they believed they were and who they believed they could be, and there was just a disconnect and they weren't able to live that way. And these other people that I've, talked to in support groups and whatnot, it comes down to identity. So touching on that, and then I have not come up with whatever method that the Semicolon Society offers that nobody else around here does, or that sets us apart. So I'm excited to dig into that. And it kind of brought up some things as we were working on it of like, man, I feel really sad that past me didn't get what future me is giving to others. Like, I really wish someone like me was there to help me after the hospital. And it's, I guess, what is going to keep me going, because I don't want anybody else to have that experience of coming out of the hospital and just not knowing what the hell to do, who to turn to, how to relate to anybody who had a similar experience. So I got to remember that and just, give my past self some consolation and ability to grieve that. I'm still working on that. It's wild that I only have 3 more full days at my current job before I start my new one on Monday. Super excited, nervous, but mostly excited. And depending on what my schedule is, I will still go back to my old job to pitch in probably a few hours a week until she finds my replacement. She is actively looking, which is good because I don't want them to struggle to keep up with things and whatnot. But I'm really excited to start on Monday. So things are going pretty well. Health-wise, my cysts, endometriosis, whatever you want to call it, we'll just call it endometriosis, has really been acting up lately. There's a lot of pain on the right side, and I believe some of the cysts have ruptured, because it just gets very painful. But it really sucks. And so I am very much looking forward to surgery in the summer to get as much cleaned out as I can, hoping that will help me feel better. And because this sucks. And it's awesome to see someone like Bindi Irwin speaking up. What a fabulous, wonderful human being. And to see that, she's had a struggle too, and she's like a well-known person, and she wasn't even taken seriously. So it's unfortunate to see just how much work is still needing to be done in women's health, but hopefully more awareness is coming to it to help women. So it feels like forever since I've just sat in front of the camera and talked, and now I'm just like talking. Last week was kind of rough, emotionally, mentally, and just didn't feel like vlogging all that much. And now it's kind of a down week in that I don't have a lot going on, which is kind of nice, but also boring for a vlog. So it really is just me chatting to a camera. And I'm kind of treating these as my own little diary nuggets, and hoping that maybe somebody else finds it helpful too, or somebody can relate. But it really is just documentation for me to hopefully go back after this, doctoral program for business administration, to go back and see how far I've come and maybe how far the organization has come. We are hosting our first fundraiser in June. I'm super stoked about. It's going to be like a bitchy bingo with a drag queen, and I'm so stoked out of my mind about it. I can't wait. So, hopefully the organization's going strong. We're helping people in the community, which reminds me, I have a grant application I need to work on to get in by the 25th. If anybody out there has like experience with nonprofits and budgets and putting one together, please let me know, because I am just like, right now it's a one-woman show, right? And things are coming out of my pocket, basically. So how do I create a budget when I don't really know what the costs are, I guess, or really have, like I can't pay myself, and I would love to pay myself for all the time and stuff that I'm devoting. So I guess it's really like, okay, what is your time worth? And what are the materials you're supplying people? Because at support group, I have supplied paper, pens before, had to bring my own laptop before, which we know how that went. I got hacked. So yeah, that's not happening again. If the room at the library is not available that has their computer and their secure network, we ain't having it. So I think that's it for the night. Like, I have just talk. I've got Duolingo to do. I am very proud of myself. I'm like on a 1,700 something day streak, that even when I was in the hospital couldn't keep me from it, because my mom would bring it, and that was the only thing I wanted to do on my phone, was to keep my Duolingo streak alive. I was like, if I am gonna keep on living, I have to keep Duolingo going. I didn't have enough streak freezes, so they got me, man. They got me. So all that to say, have a good night. Today is my last day at my current job. It feels wild. I can't believe like the day has finally come, that it's been 2 weeks since I've given my notice. It's just a bit crazy. I wore this cat vest, if you can see it, in honor of my boss today, because she's another crazy cat lady who loves cats. She's got 3 Maine-Coons, and I'm gonna miss it. So, Jeff is walking by, probably wondering why the F I am recording. It's just, it's weird knowing that I'm not going to be coming back here every day. I will still come as my schedule allows while she's, looking for somebody. If I, can come in for a couple hours, she said that would be helpful. So it's not like I'm totally gone yet, but, it's just, very bittersweet. I've been here for a year now, and, yeah, it was what I needed. God put me where I needed to be. Hopefully I've touched some lives here. They've touched mine, and, we're going to make it a good day. The main boss, the head honcho, Chalk, is wanting to cook out today. So a couple of the guys are like making paninis. I was like, you shouldn't have for my last day. But they weren't even thinking about it. So anyways, here we go. Last day. For those wondering what was in the purse, it was this beautiful keychain with rainbows, because, you know, it's got to go with the rainbow clutch. And it says, "May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make," with the little smiley face on it. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there's my face. But isn't that just like, ah, I got teary eyed and I went and I gave her a big hug, my boss, and it just felt so, so good. So, to anybody who was wondering what the keychain said, I had to come in here and say it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.